What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, and back with another reaction to the J-drama soundtrack, or the soundtrack slash score for the J-drama Okitegami Kyoko's Memorandum from 2015. I won't spend too much time talking about the show because I know I've done it in a lot of the reactions to the soundtrack I've done thus far, but it's seriously just a lovely show. I'm a huge fan, and I'm appreciating it even more on this current watch-along that I've been doing. And if you don't know, and if you are interested, I've done every one but the final episode, and probably by the time a lot of people see this, I'll have done the final episode as well. More on that in a minute. But yeah, they're all publicly available on my Patreon. Wanted to give a shout out to both Kim and to Michaela, who have been commenting and watching the episodes. And yeah, it's a tune we're going to listen to, the final track on the soundtrack. It's another one by Sasano Megumi, and indeed most of the tunes remaining after this are by Suihiro Kenichiro, so we'll talk more about those in the coming weeks and months. But yeah, put simply, I love this show. This track is the not only final track in the soundtrack, but it features a lot of motifs and themes that we've heard in some different tunes already, including I Wake Up Strong, Woke Up Strong. And this tune has a very interesting translation. It's wake up, hold your breath, hold your hand, and I'm a human who can do anything, or thereabouts. So I like that idea, wake up and hold your breath. Like, wake up, obviously it fits into everything we know about Kyoko and what is required of her every day. Hold your breath could be about not knowing what's coming, and you're sort of, you're bracing for whatever may take place, and thus, preparing, for how you may need to breathe and so on. Hold your hand suggests the presence of someone who is trustworthy and who is a good person, perhaps someone like Yakusuke. And then I'm a person who can do anything is my condition is not limiting me if the right people are there, and if I'm committed to endeavoring and making this my life. So yeah, it feels like a very positive culmination of a lot of the themes conceptually, and indeed, as we listen, I think it'll come across musically as well. I did want to mention, my plan is to watch the final episode, do the watch-along for it tomorrow night, meaning there probably won't be any audio reactions 24 hours from now, though the finale of this show should be up on my Patreon. And my real plan is, the moment I finish that, to shoot the first episode of my next J-drama watch-along, which I've talked about in a couple recent watch-alongs for Okitegami, which is for Antiquarian Bookshop Biblia's Case Files. I won't spend too much time talking about it here, but it's a brilliant show, and I think it'll be a nice transition following Okitegami Kyoko. So, in any case, let's hear it. This is Megumi Sasano and her tune, which translates roughly to wake up, hold your breath, hold your hand, and I'm a person who can do anything, on the soundtrack for Okitegami Kyoko's Memorandum 2015. beautiful, and again, containing elements that we've heard in some different pieces in the score so far, but perhaps rendered a bit more intimately in this particular piece. So, yeah, like I said, I love the title, at least the way that it comes across in translation, and presumably it's a good approximation. It feels like, it's a reasonably grammatical expression that makes perfect sense in the context of the show, and just, musically, it works with a lot of what Megumi Sasano has done in the other parts of the score. Though I do think there's motifs and elements, like that sort of tension string intro, that's in a couple of the tunes done by Suihiro Kenichiro. So it does feel like they did this in collaboration, even if some of them, were done independently. Either way, looking forward to finishing the show when I do the watch along for the final episode tomorrow. I remember it as being a very good finale. I remember some of the broad strokes, as well as more or less the ending point, but I'm hazy on a lot of the details, so surely it'll be great fun for me as well. And as I said, my plan is when I finish that to, maybe take a quick break, get some more tea, but then to watch the first episode of what will be the next J-drama watch along. So really looking forward to it. Once again, shout out to those who've taken an interest in the J-drama's music reactions, as well as now finally the watch-alongs. I'm very excited about going through some shows that I've been very fond of for years, but don't really get to talk to anyone about, because with one or two exceptions, I don't really know anyone who watches J-drama, and even those people, it's like, there's a lot of shows out there, they haven't always seen the ones I have, so really looking forward to going through this. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.